Welcome in, folks, here as we're starting about a minute late here as we go into the swing of things. As they just took infield, I'll be your play-by-play announcer, Josh Regan, for tonight's ball game with Dusty Carrasco as the color commentator. Dusty, how's it going?
Going pretty good, Josh. I think tonight's going to be a really good game between these two.
I would absolutely agree with that as we go. As a thriller last night in Crown Point, as our Trojans won 1-0 on a pitching performance for the ages with Troy Barrett on the mound and Zarnacki closing it out there in Crown Point. As these Bulldogs come into the state, usually around 1 or 2 and probably around 16 on the nation yearly. You have multiple Division I offers and other college on the lineup there for the Bulldogs, as Tennessee commit there, Sean Dunlap is one of the key pillars there of that senior-based lineup for the Bulldogs. While on the other side, you have Zarnacki putting in some work just as much as Dunlap this year with his 4 home runs versus Sean's 7. It's going to be a pretty good game here on the hitting side after that pitching duel, I believe.
Yeah, Josh. I mean, I think Chesterton kind of has it on both sides as they have a really good lineup there in the batting order. But yeah, they also have the aces on the mound where they can really do some damage there in the pitching department. But I mean, this Crown Point team is a really good team as well. So this is going to be, I mean, the Crown Point Bulldogs is going to be a bit of a dogfight here tonight, Josh.
Absolutely, no puns intended there, as my colleague there calls it for a dogfight, a shootout, a barn burner here in Chesterton in Trojan Field as we go into today's lineup there and what we're going to see on the field for Chesterton. Sponsored by Tolman Financial there in LaPorte County, as we're in Porter County here for you guys out of town as we go into it. As we talked about, Zarnacki here, starting center here, and Troy Barrett at left there as we go, and Big Mac himself there, number 19, McCullum, and then Hackett catching, Kirkland and Bradford on the mound today, that right-hander. And we saw him a little bit against LaPorte there. It was a little bit of a quick trigger there, but nonetheless, he can throw heat for the best of them. And we got Redmond and Prater rounded out there. As what your thoughts on Chesterton's lineup there?
Yeah, Josh. I mean, there's really good players on this team. Stacked from top to bottom. I mean, but Dylan Bradford is going to have his work cut out for him today. Because this Crown Point lineup is really good in their own right. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a really good game between these two. And yeah, I mean, Chesterton is really going to have to bring it here on their home field.
Absolutely. As Dusty, talk about Crown Point stats for us a little bit at home.
Yeah, Josh, and while I talk about that, can you send me the lineup there for Crown Point? You never sent me the lineup, so I can have it saved.
Just write it down there, bud, because it's on the screen.
Yeah, I can take a picture if it's there, but yeah, I could have sent it to me before. But yeah, I mean, I think this Crown Point team, they match up really well with this Chesterton team as a 15-3 on the season. They have some real studs here on this squad. And yeah, I mean, if you go over some stats for them, I mean, it's going to be Sheets leading the brigade. Nathan Sheets for this lineup, batting a 600 average. I mean, kind of choked me up a bit because that's it's kind of crazy there, Josh. 600 average there for Nathan Sheets.
Yeah, I mean, that is crazy with the star power that we see as Nathan Sheets there. He's a table setter for this Bulldog lineup. And then we got Caden Ski there as we go. The Michigan commit as well. Like I said, down the line here as Ackerman pitching tonight is a Northwestern commit as a junior. So you have Division I talent here all across the line for these Bulldogs. So it's going to be a stout lineup for Bradford to deal with, but Barrett, his counterpart, did stabilize and did not give up a run last night against this Bulldog lineup. So they are gettable, but if they start getting hot, it's going to be trouble here for the Trojans.
Yeah, Josh, and I mean, I noticed that Gurnick isn't in the lineup here for Crown Point, so do you really know why that is? I mean, he has a 500 average.
I mean, their lineup's so stacked, Dusty. I mean, even if you have a 5 average, you may not play. I mean, you might get some rest because you got MLB talent across the board in that lineup.
Yeah, Josh, and I mean, okay, so yeah, I guess, Caden Matusa, yeah, he's going to be the number 2 hitter in this lineup. I mean, batting 417, Josh, I mean, that is pretty good for the number 2 hitter with the on-base percentage of 548. So, yeah, that is really good for a 2-hitter.
Absolutely, but as you see nowadays here, as most likely you play your best player at that 2 position because you're going to get the most at bats in runners and scoring position at that 2. But nonetheless, and then you have Sean, who has 7 home runs on the year, backing him up there as Caden's going to get some looks here because you don't want to pitch with Dunlap with a couple runners on. But nonetheless, we're going to get it going here after commercial break with me and Dusty Carrasco on the call for you guys at home. Excuse the wind here as we go into it, but it kind of died down there. So, Dusty, we're going to come with the keys after this break, okay?
For sure.
Look, we mice know how to stack that cheese, but you gotta keep your retirement funds safe, honey. Don't gamble with your future. Go with Tolman Financial. They're the safest investment in town. Guaranteed to keep your bag secure and your swag intact.
Play It Against Sports in Merrillville is your one-stop shop for athletic gear. They buy and sell gently used equipment, helping young athletes and saving you money. Bring in your unused gear for cash or shop their selection of top-notch gear at affordable prices. From beginners to pros, they have everything you need to dominate your game. Visit 1876 East 80th Avenue or call 219-500-4327 to experience the game-changing difference.
And Associates, we've been providing strong ethical advocacy for our clients for 40 years. Our practice focuses on employment law, standing up for employees who have been the victims of unfair firings or discrimination in the workplace. But we also provide legal assistance on family law, criminal defense, traffic, and DUI matters, and we'll help you get old charges expunged so your record is clean. Check out the ways we can help at laportelegal.com. Friedman and Associates, standing up for you.
Welcome back here as we go into the swing of things.
Now the starting lineup for Lord
as we take the PA announcer here. Welcome back here as we go, as a little bit of the anthem there. As we go into it, as the wind starting to come here, a little chilly.
Yeah, Josh. I mean, it's a pretty day. I mean, it might be a little bit windy, but not too bad. But yeah, Josh, I mean, we talk about the keys of the game here for both these teams. For Crown Point, it's going to be really the pitching. I mean, because if they're able to, take care of this batting lineup here of Chesterton, they could have a chance at winning this game. I do think it's going to be close in the end. But yeah, I mean, the Crown Point is really going to have to shine on the pitching department. And it's going to be Chesterton. On the other hand, they're going to have to really get the bats going because, yeah, Josh, I mean, you said it. They have a really stacked lineup here, and if once they get going, Josh, I mean, there's really no stopping them.
Absolutely, as you got to start fast if you're Chesterton here. Bradford's got to be throwing strikes, getting ahead of these hitters, because if he does not, it could be trouble for the lineup there, as a scratch there in the Chesterton lineup, as Campbell will be now playing for Barrett, as Barrett last night hurt his kind of bruised thigh there, as he will not play today, as Campbell will be in Barrett's spot.
Yeah, Josh, and what's Campbell's first name there?
Cam. Campbell.
Okay, that's kind of cool, unique. Sam Campbell.
Absolutely, as kind of talked about that, as we're going to start it off here pretty soon. As the umpires getting ready here. We'll get a little for the Bulldogs lineup once again for you guys at home. As soon as I can pull it back up. As Sheets going to start it off here for the Bulldogs quickly here.
Yeah, Josh, real quick, right before this, I wanted to talk about Zarnacki just a bit because, he's batting 547 on the season, leading the team there, Josh. So, as well as this Crown Point lineup, it's going to be Zarnacki on the other end trying to get it done for his squad.
Absolutely. As Sheets here, one of my broadcast partners kind of told you how dangerous Sheets can be here. And we did an interview not too long ago with Sean Dunlap. He talked about the dogs on the rest of his roster as well that are not getting as highly, and Sheets one of them. So that's going to be a strike there as Bradford starts it off.
And there's a liner there, the shortstop there, Josh. And just not able to make the play. With the speed there of Sheets, I think he was able to beat that out there, Josh.
Absolutely, as that's a horrible bounce there, almost as bad as the shave there, the camera, as Cade stands in here, number 7 there for Crown Point, the Michigan commit, senior. Both these teams have heavy seniors on their roster. Has a pickoff attempt, no good there as we go.
Yeah, Josh, just a fun fact there about Sheets there on first base. So he does have a brother in ThIller Sheets. So, he's Nathan Sheets. He has a brother there on the same team there, Josh.
Absolutely. I was just a bit inside as Caden takes for ball 1. As track is blaring music on the other side here. We do not own the rights to it. Nonetheless, Bradford fires. And that ball is screen foul there as a 1-1 count.
Yeah, Josh, and going back to that 600 average there for Sheets, I guess that's his brother Tyler's average. Nathan Sheets actually averaged a 346, but I think it's because he has more at bats. In baseball, 346, close to 400. That's really good.
Absolutely. And he's still a speed.
Josh got some speed as well, and he gets a second.
Absolutely. As a camera, so since he was flash on that one as we go.
Yeah, Josh. You take care of the camera. I'll take care of the announcing those situations. I feel like the wind is going to be a bit of a burden here today, but we are going to work through that for sure for this really good game.
Absolutely. As that's going to be a ball there as we go, as a 2-1 count. As Bradford ready to set here. Has 2 strikes, a runner on second.
Yeah, Josh has Matusik batting a 417 on the season, as I said before. He has 5 doubles, 3 triples, and 6 RBIs. So, he is a threat at the plate, if they can get him going here.
Absolutely. As Matusik here as we go. As he fouls that one off. Staying alive here as we go into it.
Yeah, Yeah, Josh, not to mention a slugging percentage of 646. So, I mean, that is kind of insane here for Matusik here at the plate.
Absolutely. As Bradford sets and he fires. As Matusik goes fishing, gets awarded with the foul ball, staying alive. As my color commentator hit the music on that one as we go into it.
Yeah, great song there, Josh. But yeah, it's Bradford pulling Matusik with that slider, but Matusik able to get a piece of it. So staying alive, as we said before.
Absolutely. As he's gone there, as Bradford drops the hat on him on that breaking pitch. And a strikeout there.
Yeah, Josh, you know, that's just that breaking pitch that Bradford can throw from time to time. You know, he was able to hit it, you know, on his last pitch and was able to go back to back and get the strikeout here.
Sean Dunlap steps in here.
Yeah, that wind's a rumbling, but yeah, we're staying with it. Dunlap, a really dangerous hitter in this lineup there, Josh.
Absolutely. As that one's fouled back there.
Yeah, Justin, you said it before. I mean, you know, Sean Dunlap, 7 home runs on the season. I mean, you know, that is more than his whole team combined. So that is something to really look at and something to watch out for there, John.
Yeah, I mean, he's a 5-tool player at that catcher position. Utility as well. Tennessee's going to get a good one next year at balls as we go. As Bradford fires, and that one's fouled back as well. 2 quick strikes here on Sean.
Yeah, Josh, you know, third on the squad in batting average, 446 on the season. So yeah, you know, he's a really good player there, and yeah, I mean, with one out there, Josh, 0-2 count, he's gonna have to make something happen here.
Absolutely. And that's a crazy batting average to be 4th there. That just shows how good this lineup is and how good Barrett pitched last night. And that's going to be fouled back there as we go. As he's staying alive there, hitting the press box.
Yeah, Josh, and I mean, look at this, 29 RBIs on the season. I mean, that's kind of insane to think about. And yeah, I mean, you know, this guy, he can really hit the ball as he's been staying alive in this at bat.
Absolutely. As Bradford does not try to figure out what to throw here. As that one's fouled back once again there. As Bradford tries coming with the cheese on that one as we go.
Yeah, Josh, you know, took the words right out of my mouth. You know, the high cheese coming in hot. And, yeah, I mean, able to get him to bite on that was definitely a ball. But, you know, it's Dunlap, you know, just trying to stay alive and, you know, hitting anything that's close.
So that's going to be a ball there as we go. As 2 strikes, 1 ball here to Sean Dunlap. Bradford looking to make some work here. As a 1-2 on the 4th. So that's going to be caught there by Campbell.
Yeah, Josh, right there to the left fielder. I mean, you know, that was a good charge into that one, but straight to the left fielder as Dunlap goes down.
Absolutely. As Cam with a good kind of play there as we go into it.
Yeah, Josh, as Hunter Gaines steps in as a designated hitter.
Absolutely. As Gaines He takes it for ball one there as we go.
Yeah, Josh. We talked about this lineup, how good they are, and batting a 4.11. I mean, most of these lineups or players in this lineup are batting around a 400 average there, Josh.
Absolutely. Last time we saw something like that and called something like that, it was the Hebron softball team of yesteryear, almost 2-3 years ago. The whole lineup was about 400 or 500. But
yeah, Josh, in the process, it was Nathan Sheets going to third. That was a really good pitch to jump on, and he jumped on it and he went to third.
Absolutely. It was a 2-1 count here as we go.
Yeah, Josh, we're going to have 2 outs here. Nathan Sheets is in scoring position. He's there on third base, but, we're going to strike out right here. Chesterton can get out of it.
Absolutely. That was a 3-1 count here as we go into it.
Yeah, it's Bradford. He's been dealing here. I mean, if he doesn't want to deal with this designated hitter here in Connor Gaines, he can go to the next batter as he has some breathing room.
That's a swing and a miss there as we go. 2 strikes, full count here.
Yeah, Josh, choosing to go at him, so we got a full count now. Was behind 3-1, but now it's anybody's game. 2 outs, 3-2, and top of the first.
Absolutely. So, does he bring the cheese or does he go and he brings the cheese? So he walks. Gains there.
Yeah, Josh. He brought the cheese, but the cheese was just a little too potent there. As that one just it just really missed high there.
Absolutely. It was like a Wisconsin cheese on that one as we go into it.
Yeah, something like a Gouda cheese there, Josh.
Something stinky.
Yeah, it's Italian,
Yeah,
but,
mozzarella.
Yeah, Josh. But jokes aside, we have runners on first and third now, still 2 outs, so good chance for Bradford to maybe get out of this one here.
Absolutely. As we got in a pickle situation here as we go. As he is out on that as we go into the bottom here after that pickle situation allows the Chester Trojans to escape with no runs on the board for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Josh, we're going to stop that real quick because I think from third base, Nathan Sheets did score before the out. I think that's 1-0 Bulldogs here.
We're going to go commercial break, and I'm going to go check the scoreboard.
And then we'll go to commercial break. Yeah, but it's 1-0.
Look, we mice know how to stack that cheese, but you gotta keep your retirement funds safe, honey. Don't gamble with your future. Go with Tolman Financial. They're the safest investment in town. Guaranteed to keep your bag secure and your swag intact.
Play It Again Sports in Merrillville is your one-stop shop for athletic gear. They buy and sell gently used equipment, helping young athletes and saving you money. Bring in your unused gear for cash or shop their selection of top-notch gear at affordable prices. From beginners to pros, they have everything you need to dominate your game. Visit 1876 East 80th Avenue or call 219-500-4327 to experience the game-changing difference.
Regan and Associates, we've been providing strong ethical advocacy for our clients for 40 years. Our practice focuses on employment law, standing up for employees who have been the victims of unfair firings or discrimination in the workplace. But we also provide legal assistance on family law, criminal defense, traffic, and DUI matters, and we'll help you get old charges expunged so your record is clean. Check out the ways we can help at laportelegal.com. Friedman and Associates, standing up for you.
As a Chesterton broadcaster, one could hope that this run didn't score, but Dusty Carrasco was right as usual as but Rob.
Yeah, Josh, I've played a bit of baseball there in my time. So, yeah, kind of what's going on here.
Absolutely. I gotta stop second guessing you this year as we go, because I'm over right now. As Zarnacki here as we go into it. As beats Crown Point, one of their aces in Riley Ackerman. That's a strike there as we go.
Yeah, Josh, Zarnacki, we talked about him at the beginning of the game, batting that 547 can really get things going here.
Absolutely. That's ball one there as we go. As Rob works back to the count, there's a 2-2 count here as we go into it.
Yeah, Josh, 35 hits on the season here for Zarnacki as he takes the ball. 19 RBIs there, Josh.
Absolutely.
What a shot.
And you could put it on the board. Yes. As a leadoff home run there.
Yeah, Josh, what a shot there.
The Czar as we go.
Just a huge shot. I mean, we talked about his batting average, his RBIs, and you can add another one there to the tally. That was just a rocket there to left center.
Absolutely, as Rob rockets that out of here as we go. And we're back into the green area here on the broadcast after going yellow a little bit there as we go. As Barrett DHing here.
Always a good sign when it goes back into the green. I mean, yellow's not too bad as long as you don't go red. But the green, definitely.
Absolutely. Knock on wood there, Dusty, as we go into it. As Ackerman throws here, as just inside there to Barrett. That's 2 balls,
yeah, Josh,
1 strike.
Yeah, Josh, who's the pitcher here for Crown Point?
Ackerman. Riley Ackerman, the Northwestern commit as we go into it as a 2-2.
Yeah, Josh, Riley Ackerman, really good pitcher here for Crown Point. 2-2 count.
So that's going to be a ground out there as we go.
Yeah, as Campbell just not able to get on base there. But, I mean, you got to give a lot of credit there to Ackerman as, he was able to, work the count and just work it in his favor, until he got a ground out.
Absolutely. There, Dusty. Barrett's actually hitting for Campbell, though. So Campbell's just playing left for Barrett as Eli here gives that one a ride. That's going to be caught there in center. Sorry, folks, as the camera just a little bit off there.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, as Eli McClellan, I mean, my goodness. He was trying to pull a Zarnacki there as that was a shot there to the left center, but just short of the warning track. And, yeah, I mean, that'd be the second out of the inning, but a loud out at that.
Absolutely, as Hackett stands in here as we go. There's a strike there.
Yeah, Josh, Caden Hackett, also a really good hitter on this squad, batting a .311 there. He pops that one up.
That's going to be a pop-up in the infield there as we go. And Dusty, what's your thoughts there after the Rob Zarnacki home run there?
Yeah, Josh, it was Zarnacki tying things up there in the bottom of the first as we have a tie ball game. We go to the top of the second.
Look, we mice know how to stack that cheese, but you gotta keep your retirement funds safe, honey. Don't gamble with your future. Go with Tolman Financial. They're the safest investment in town. Guaranteed to keep your bag secure and your swag intact.
Play It Against Sports in Merrillville is your one-stop shop for athletic gear. They buy and sell gently used equipment, helping young athletes and saving you money. Bring in your unused gear for cash or shop their selection of top-notch gear at affordable prices. From beginners to pros, they have everything you need to dominate your game. Visit 1876 East 80th Avenue or call 219-500-4327 to experience the game-changing difference.
And Associates, we've been providing strong ethical advocacy for our clients for 40 years. Our practice focuses on employment law, standing up for employees who have been the victims of unfair firings or discrimination in the workplace. But we also provide legal assistance on family law, criminal defense, traffic, and DUI matters, and we'll help you get old charges expunged so your record is clean. Check out the ways we can help at laportelegal.com. Friedman and Associates, standing up for you.
Welcome back here, folks, as they're top of the second here. Dusty, as we go into it. Down here for the last pitch.
Yeah, Josh, we got top of the second here. I mean, you know, the first inning was as advertised as both teams were able to get things going. Now we enter the top of the second, tied at 1.
Absolutely. Bradford ready to fire here as we go.
Yeah, Josh, there, fly ball there, and an easy catch there for the left fielder.
Absolutely, as Campbell with a put out there.
Yeah, Josh, so that's kind of fascinating there. You know, Troy Barrett able to bat, but I guess not able to, not able to field. I mean, because even if you bat, you got to still run. So that's kind of a questionable decision there, Josh.
Yeah, but with having 108 pitches yesterday, kind of a little bruised, not terrible. You kind of want to give your ace a little bit of a break.
And ground out there to the third baseman.
Absolutely.
And yeah, Josh, I mean, I think, Barrett, because I guess he really wanted to bat, but I guess, just standing out there in left field, that is, it takes a lot out of you just to kind of stand there. So, yeah, I kind of get why, they're like, yeah, well, you can take a rest here, for the defensive position.
Absolutely. I mean, you still want that bat there in Barrett, and that's a strike there. It's a 1-1 count. As the wind starts kind of coming in. Bradford ready to fire here on the 1-1. As a check swing there, foul ball is 2 strikes, 1 ball here.
Yeah, Josh, as Riley Ackerman trying to, or actually, I think it's Connor Trapp there, Josh, trying to keep Danny alive.
And he does not, as he goes down there as Bradford strikes him out. And we'll go into the bottom of this inning. 1-1 as the Mendoza line is on the scoreboard.
Look, we mice know how to stack that cheese, but you gotta keep your retirement funds safe, honey. Don't gamble with your future. Go with Tolman Financial. They're the safest investment in town. Guaranteed to keep your bag secure and your swag intact.
Play It Against Sports in Merrillville is your one-stop shop for athletic gear. They buy and sell gently used equipment, helping young athletes and saving you money. Bring in your unused gear for cash or shop their selection of top-notch gear at affordable prices. From beginners to pros, they have everything you need to dominate your game. Visit 1876 East 80th Avenue or call 219-500-4327 to experience the game-changing difference.
And Associates, we've been providing strong ethical advocacy for our clients for 40 years. Our practice focuses on employment law, standing up for employees who have been the victims of unfair firings or discrimination in the workplace. But we also provide legal assistance on family law, criminal defense, traffic, and DUI matters, and we'll help you get old charges expunged so your record is clean. Check out the ways we can help at laportelegal.com. Friedman and Associates, standing up for you.
As Kirkland steps in here, has a little sweet escape there for you folks as we go. As that's going to be a ball on the play there. As 1 ball. Zackerman fires. 2 balls. Has 3 balls here.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, Gary Kirkland hasn't done much. I mean, it's just been Ackerman not able to find the strike zone here.
And as Gary knows the 4D's a dodgeball, dip dodge, wouldn't matter either way, still takes a base there as we go into it.
Yeah, Josh, hit by pitch or, ball 4, either way, he is making it to first. And, that was kind of questionable there by Ackerman. 1-1 ball game, and you give a 4-pitch leadoff walk.
Absolutely. And Gary is more of a the gap hitter. You can go after Kirkland a little bit more than what you could Zarnacki.
Two different hitters in their own right as Zarnacki, of course, the number 1 hitter for a reason. But yeah, as you said, it could have given Kirkland something there to work with, but did not give him
nothing. Nonetheless, that bunt is popped up there as we go. As Bradford fails to move the runner up there.
Yeah, Josh, that was a good reaction there by Ackerman, able to get to that one and get the first out of the bottom of the first.
Absolutely.
Bottom of the second.
That could have been a nightmare for the Trojans there, as that could have been twin killing. Luckily, Kirkland went back to Carrasco on that one as we go into it as first base. as the PA announcer here at Chesterton and ourselves are really trying to get us the sponsorship with Costco. Nonetheless, as Glassman stands in here, Ackerman fires. That's just a bit inside there, called for a strike.
Yeah, Josh, there, Ethan Glassman, the number 7 hole hitter in this lineup. He does bat at 377, though. That is 4th on the team, so that's pretty good here for a 7-hitter.
And that ball is cranked. And the ball drops there as we go into the swing of things. And there's an out there as a double there, but the runner gets caught. And then now the runner moves to third here with 2 outs.
Oh my goodness, Josh. Tons of things to talk about there. Just a shot there to center field, over the center fielder's head, able to drop. But my goodness, it was the runner trying to get home and he could not. Just what a throw at the plate and able to get him there, Josh.
Absolutely. As that was a brilliant play there as we go. As he just misses catch. And then he gets out anyway at home.
Yeah, Josh, and all in all, it was Glassman able to get to third. And there's 2 outs, but with the base hit here, they could score.
Absolutely. So that was heads up base running there from Glassman as we go. That's Redman looking to get him home.
Yeah, Josh, Nate Redman for this squad, he bats 324, so also above 300.
And that's going to go through there as we go. And that's going to be another run.
Yeah, Josh, right through the wickets. My goodness. The shortstop had it right there in his hands, and he could not get it done. Just a simple routine play there, and he just could not get under that one.
No, on this charge, he kind of just put the glove there a little too soon on that scoop as we go. A swing and a miss as Prater swings through that one with a high cheese as the Trojans take a 1-point lead here, 2-1 here early. As they just stump it to second there as we go into the top of the third here on Reigns Corner Sports Network.
Yeah, Josh, 2-1 ball game here as the Trojans take the lead, and we will go to the top of the third, 2-1.
Okay, welcome to a Chesterton Media Day here with Rob and Troy. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful. I'm doing great.
So, what's it like being committed to a Division I school?
You want to go? It's really cool. You get a lot of stuff that other people won't be able to get, and I'm very blessed to have this opportunity to get the chance to go to Purdue.
Yeah, I would agree with him. And honestly, it just pushes you to work harder, because once you get down there, you're just going to be one of them, Where right now you might stand out, but once you get down there, you're just going to be you and the bunch of guys who are just as good as you. So
what's your guys' favorite PBR event?
For me personally, I'd have to say Super 60. That was a
Yeah, Josh, as we're back, but my goodness, it was 1-1, 2 outs, and yeah, the shortstop just could not make the play, and it was Redmond coming in clutch to take the lead here for the Trojans.
I mean, that would have been a tough play either way with the speed of Redmond. That kind of rushed the throw there, and he didn't feel it cleanly. And then a base hit there, I would give it nonetheless.
Yeah, Josh, thinking about the runner at third, thinking about throwing the runner out at first, yeah, it was a tough play as here to third, and that's a ground out. Going to start off this half inning.
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah, Josh, I believe that was Carson Payne in that ground out there for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely, as Payne felt some pain on that one as a ground out in the first pitch as we go. That one's just a little high.
Yeah, Josh, as Brody Longguns steps in here for the Bulldogs, and now down 1, so they need to muster up something here.
Absolutely. As that's another power threat there as Longins. Bradford fires just a bit inside. It's a 3-1 here. Bradford fires. And a swing and a miss there. As Longins may have gotten a little piece of it, but nonetheless, as we go, 3-2. Bradford fires. And that one's going to be a hard hop there. And Langford with a hit there as we go.
Yeah, Josh, and interesting enough, there, Brody Longguns, he's not listed on this list you gave me. So, yeah, I'm guessing he bats around 300, maybe around like a 297, because yeah, he's below all these hitters, but able to get the hit there.
Absolutely, as Longins as we go into it.
Yeah, Josh, I guess in the 8-hole for a reason, but. Yeah, able to get that hit and start the inning off here for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely. As Bradford gives him a little bit of a sweet chin music there as we go. Kind of get him off the plate.
Yeah, Josh, as it's Nomikos Zaronias stepping in.
Zaronias.
Yeah, Josh, about to say that's kind of a fancy name there is Zaronias, the 9-hole hitter here for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely, as Zaronias has a 1-1 count as we go into it. That ball is coming towards us, and that's going to be just foul.
Yeah, Josh. Got into that one, but my goodness, how close was that?
Absolutely, as that's going to be a loud strike on that one as we go.
Yeah, Josh, as Nomiko Zaronias put a charge into that one. But, yeah, he bats a 324 on the season. He does have 2 triples. He has 1 home run and 13 RBIs here for Zarnia.
Absolutely. As my stats guy, and there's a dusty report there as we go. Because that could be a twin killing.
Oh, my. Oh, close.
Very close.
Yeah, Josh, looks like he just got in there. I mean, kind of a bang-bang play, but, yeah, the stretch was enough there for Zarnias.
Absolutely. Because that's going to be a fielder's choice there, not a twin killing. As we go 2 outs here, as Bradford looking to get himself out of this inning. But he has a dangerous hitter in Sheets here, welcoming at the top of the order. As a put away there as we go. And Bradford
Josh,
gets out of it.
Yeah, Josh is, Bradford, had a little bit of trouble there, but able to get out of it, and kind of a clean slate there, and stay 2-1 here as we go to the bottom of the third.
Welcome back here to Chesterton Media Day. I'm with Nick and I'm with John. Okay? So, how's it going, guys?
It's going pretty well. Really excited for the season and ready to get it going.
It's been good. Long off season. Finally get back next week. Yeah.
So, your teammates asked you a very important question. Okay? So they asked, what was your favorite sports movie of all time?
I'd say my favorite sports movie would have to be Return of the Titans.
Honest, I'm gonna agree with that. That was a good movie.
Okay, what's the go-to Gatorade?
I like the strawberry one. It's not like it's a good one to get. Not a lot of people like it.
I think my favorite Gatorade's got to be the orange one. It's very good.
So, what's the walk-up song?
All right, mine this year is 3 is the magic number because my number's 3, so it fits well.
For mine, I chose "Time of Our Lives" by Pitbull. I think it's really upbeat, and I think it get the crowd going.
So, who are you guys marking on?
I'll say
Welcome back here as we go into the bottom of the third. Sarkey stands in here as we go into it. Last at bat, that home run, that leadoff homer that he's been kind of known for this year. As Sarkey takes. Zareki. 2 balls there as we go. There, Dusty.
Yeah, Josh, Zarnicki, of course, that dangerous hitter in this lineup. One of the best among the ones here in the county.
Absolutely. Probably even the state as that one's correct. As a catch there as we go.
Yeah, Josh, that was another shot there for Zarnacki, but that one falls short of the fence, so no 2-run home game for him.
Absolutely, but he just missed it. I mean, he's going to probably have a couple more chances. Way he is hitting Ackerman there as we go, as Barrett stands in.
Yeah, Josh, getting a 2-home-run game there, that'd be a pretty good feat for the young man as, he has had a season and, he almost got another one there, Josh.
Absolutely. Almost number 6 on the year there as we go, as that's going to be a ball. One, because he came in at 4 home runs on the year. Seems like he hits every time he comes out here when we're broadcasting a leadoff home run, though. As that's going to be 3 balls there. As Barrett very patient there at the bat. As a strike there as we go on the inside corner.
Yeah, Josh, is Ackerman, looked like he really didn't want to give anything here to Barrett, but let's come back with the strike.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right back to a ball. So it's a 5-pitch walk here for Barrett. And yeah, I mean, you walk Barrett to get to a really dangerous hitter in McClellan, as we saw that hit earlier, Josh.
Absolutely, as we kind of nicknamed him Big Mac as we go into it, because he can hit it from all yards as we go. He can go oppo taco, he can go and pull it as we go into it.
Yeah, Josh McClellan batting at .333 on the season, has 20 hits and 19 RBIs.
19, that is outstanding here, as season almost 3/4 over here as we go. Still a month basically yet to play, plus sectionals as we go, as that's going to be a 1-1.
Yeah, Josh, and batting at .333 and 60 at bats, that's pretty good here for McClellan.
Absolutely, senior looking to make a difference here as we go, as Ackerman just missing on the fastball there. Is it 2 balls, 1 strike here. Is Riley Ackerman ready to fire? That ball is fouled back there, as Eli fouls that one off, making the count to 2-2.
Yeah, Josh, in every single at bat this half inning, Ackerman has been behind. So, he would come back there with the strike, get ahead in the count. Now let's see if he can deliver with the second out.
And he cannot. So that's going to be a base hit there as we go.
Yeah, Josh, it's McClellan putting a charge into that one, just a laser there to right center field. And, that found a lot of green, as now Chesterton has runners at the corners.
Yeah, something brewing here as a possible insurance here for the pitcher, Bradford. As Hackett stands in here. Good chance to get him an RBI, as Crown Point has been very much in the shift so far. As you see so much open grass, if you can just pull a pitch here.
Yeah, Josh, it's Caden Hackett, the catcher for this Chesterton lineup. And, he has a really good batting average of he has a .311 for this team.
Absolutely. It's a 1-1 here as we go. As these are 2 elite teams here in the area and the region, as Chesterton ranked in the state poll at 7th and this week, and Crown Point ranked about 3 or 4th in the state by Indiana PPR. For us, we ranked them here in Northwest Indiana 2nd and 5th beginning of the week as we go, as that might change if there's a sweep today.
Yeah, Josh, it's Ackerman. He's kind of been a little rattled this half inning, as that one kind of gets away and he almost allows a run on a pass ball.
Absolutely. And he's going to run. That's going to be a run there as we go. So that's going to be a first choice.
Yeah, Josh, really good over-the-shoulder catch there for the second baseman, but that's not going to be enough there to get home for the throw, as it's going to be Chesterton getting another run on the board, and now 3-1 ball game here for Chesterton as they take a 2-run lead.
Absolutely. That's 3-1 there, as they get Eli at second off of that throw. What looked like a blooper hit initially becomes a fielder's choice.
Yeah, Josh, as I mentioned, a really good catch there for the second baseman. But, yeah, you talk about the Chesterton lineup, and, yeah, they've really been producing in pretty much all 3 innings there, Josh.
Absolutely. As a 1-1 there as we go.
Yeah, they got one run an inning, and I mean, still only 2 outs here for Chesterton, so they get some more here.
That's 2 balls, 1 strike here. One on there as we go. That's Hackett on the first.
Yeah, Josh is Kirkland with a 2-1 count.
Kirkland went on that one. That was a 2-2.
Yeah, Josh, Gary Kirkland, also a really good hitter in this lineup. They're in the 5-hole, as, I mean, 5-hole is also a really good spot for a batter. Yeah, Josh, that was close there. I mean, it kind of looked like it was, halfway, and I guess, the first base ump is going to call it, as him holding up.
Absolutely, as their second life there for Kirkland.
Yeah, Josh, check swing, going to keep him alive here, and 3-2 count.
And he struck out there as we go. Chesterton will get 1 insurance run there as we go into the top of the 4th.
Yeah, Josh, 3-1, and Chesterton leads this one. 3-1 here in Chesterton.
Look, we mice know how to stack that cheese, but you gotta keep your retirement funds safe, honey. Don't gamble with your future. Go with Tolman Financial. They're the safest investment in town. Guaranteed to keep your bag secure and your swag intact.
Play It Again Sports in Merrillville is your one-stop shop for athletic gear. They buy and sell gently used equipment, helping young athletes and saving you money. Bring in your unused gear for cash or shop their selection of top-notch gear at affordable prices. From beginners to pros, they have everything you need to dominate your game. Visit 1876 East 80th Avenue or call 219-500-4327 to experience the game-changing difference.
And Associates, we've been providing strong ethical advocacy for our clients for 40 years. Our practice focuses on employment law, standing up for employees who have been the victims of unfair firings or discrimination in the workplace. But we also provide legal assistance on family law, criminal defense, traffic, and DUI matters, and we'll help you get old charges expunged so your record is clean. Check out the ways we can help at laportelegal.com. Friedman and Associates, standing up for you.
Welcome back here as we go into it.
Yeah, Josh, as that last half inning, it's been Chesterton getting 1 run each inning, and that amounts to 3. As it was Kirkland getting the sacrifice fly, and that's a 31 ball game here, Josh.
Absolutely, as a excuse me swing there from Dunlap.
Yeah, Josh, if there's any batter in this lineup that can get you back into this one, it is Sean Dunlap. As we mentioned before, his 7 home runs, and if he can get an 8th here, he would make it a 1-run ball game. Yeah, Josh, that's just a pop up there. You wanted more on that one, but not able to get it.
Absolutely, as Redmond went against the wind there. Oh, Bob Saget as he talked about that as we go. Puts it away.
Yeah, Josh, so it's Bradford taking care of the best hitter in this lineup, arguably. And now we go to Connor Gaines as the
Kirkland puts it away there as we go.
Yeah, Josh, now it looks like Bradford's gotten in kind of a zone, and now he just kind of wants to keep this going. As I mean, this is the top of the fourth already, so if he gets to the top of the fifth, I mean, he's almost there. You know what I mean? He's kind of smooth sailing there, Josh.
Absolutely is. His defense has done a good job behind it. That one's just out of play there for the first strike.
Yeah, Josh, and there's been 2 of those there for the Bulldogs. I mean, also for Zaranias, they're back, 1 or 2 innings. But, yeah, if they're able to straighten those out there, Josh, this could be a tie ball game.
Yeah, I mean, Bradford has done a good job of kind of unsettling these hitters enough to get weak enough contact for the infielders, for the outfielders to get weak pop-ups and nice grounders as we go.
Yeah, Josh, it's really been the defense for this squad. I mean, you give a lot of credit there to Bradford, but the defense has been there, when Bradford needs them in the right position. As it was there.
Absolutely, as a glass man puts it away as Ethan.
Yeah, Josh, it's a 3-1 ball game here, and we will go to the bottom of the fourth as the Trojans still lead this one by 2.
And Associates, we've been providing strong ethical advocacy for our clients for 40 years. Our practice focuses on employment law, standing up for employees who have been the victims of unfair firings or discrimination in the workplace. But we also provide legal assistance on family law, criminal defense, traffic, and DUI matters, and we'll help you get old charges expunged so your record is clean. Check out the ways we can help at laportelegal.com. Friedman and Associates, standing up for you.
As we go back here, as we go into the swing of things.
Yeah, Josh, it was Bradford there in that half of the inning. I mean, he tried to make quick work of that Bulldogs lineup there, and he kind of did.
He kind of did as we go into it. As Bradford stands in here as we go. Ackerman fires. Ball 1.
Yeah, Josh, is Dylan Bradford at a 375 here for this squad. Yeah, I mean, among one of the dangerous hitters in this lineup, as he does have 6 hits on the season and 3 RBIs.
Absolutely. Not known for his speed, not necessarily. Was one of the key moments last night. Getting on base. As Prater driving in the winning run last night. Prater, excuse me. We're taking a second.
Yeah, Josh, I think Bradford was one of the missing pieces here for this squad because not many at bats here for the young man, but yeah, I mean, he does have a 375, and now he's inserted into this lineup as the 6-hitter.
Absolutely. Has a strike there, 2-2. Kind of like how Colton Griffiths was at New Prairie this year. Looked at as kind of a pitcher solely, but the bat just translated. Kind of similar to Bradford there as he fouls that one off. A little at me boy as we go into the dugout with that one.
Yeah, Josh, kind of compared to Thanos, getting that missing ring is, Dylan Bradford entered into this lineup, kind of similar situation.
Yeah, I mean, we just missed a little bit here and there. We saw a little on Saturday, but once you put out your 4th, 5th starter, it's difference night and day, as that's going to be a walk there.
Yeah, Josh, it was Ackerman kind of, losing a bit of control in the last half of the inning. And yeah, I mean, this does call for, a pitching talk here on the mound because, yeah, Josh, you kind of just saw it there on the last half inning, and you kind of see it now here, Josh.
Absolutely. Does he say, I want the righty or the lefty, or does he stay with Riley here as we go into it?
Yeah, Josh. I mean, in this situation, I think if it was my decision, I think I would keep Ackerman in there. Just give him a little pep talk and try to get him back in the right mindset.
I would have to agree with you on that one. Get your guy warmed up a little bit more. See if Riley can get himself out of this jam there as we go. Looks like they're waiting and seeing if there's probably a pitching change, either not this at bat or on the horizon, because he's starting to walk back to the dugout or on the mound.
Yeah, Josh, and then it's Ackerman. I think definitely, arguably the best pitcher on this squad because, they put him in against, Chesterton team as such. It's a really hard decision there. I think Ackerman was, the best available player on this pitching staff. But yeah, Chesterton's gonna knock him out there.
Absolutely. Looks like a pitching change coming up here as we go. As 21 coming in here as we go into the swing of things.
Yeah, Josh, 21 there. Yeah, I think that is going to be Figursky. It's going to be Kevin Figursky here for the Bulldogs.
Give us the stats on Figursky there as go. If you have to bring that back
Josh,
front.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, let's see. I really don't have the batting average here for Figursky. So they might take a little bit there.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Josh, I mean, what an outing here for the Trojans to knock out Ackerman there here in the 4th inning.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's Ackerman, and maybe kind of feeling the pressure there as just throwing balls there. Had a 4-pitch walk, also a 5-pitch walk, and yeah, he wasn't cutting it no more, Josh, and he wasn't really feeling himself. So yeah, it was a good pitching change here as the Crown Point Bulldogs 15-3 on the season are trailing the Chesterton Trojans 16-4 on the season, 3-1.
Absolutely. As Kirkland trying to welcome the new Bulldog in here on the mound properly as we go. Excuse me. That's going to be a base hit there as we go. As Glassman welcomes in a base hit there as we go.
Yeah, Josh, is Glassman moving the runner up to second, and really putting the bat on the ball there and reaching base. So now runners at first and second here for the Trojans. Yeah, Josh, we talk about Carrasco, pitching a 1.47 ERA there, and has 1 win and 0 losses in his 8 appearances.
Absolutely. Redmond stands in here and fouls it. Swirskinski stands in here out on the stretch. Fires. And just missed it out there. As they get him there at second.
Yeah, Josh, it's a heads-up play, just catching the runner off guard there on second and able to get him out. That was just a really heads-up play here for the Bulldogs, and they really needed that bat.
They really needed that one as we go into it. Now it's going to be a good stop there from Dunlap.
Yeah, Josh, but it's Redmond trying to make something happen here. He is the 8-hole hitter, but he did have a pretty good hit, earlier in the ball game.
He did. That's going to be a high there as we go.
Yeah, and Glassman is sitting there patiently at first, and Josh, with a 2-run lead here, the Trojans wouldn't mind the run here, but kind of sitting pretty here with the 2-run lead.
That's going to be a walk there.
Yeah, Josh, and maybe the pressure getting to these pitchers. You don't see this very much in a matchup as such. As it's kind of uncanny to walk players as such here, Josh.
Yeah, usually Crown Point does that to teams. The kind of fear fact, but nonetheless, this Trojan team looking to stay perfect in the conference.
Yeah, Josh, and it's also the 8-hole hitter, so that's something also to point out. And now to the 9-hole hitter, he gets behind once again. So Figursky, he's gonna step off here and try to gather himself.
Yeah, but we saw that Prater. He's not an ordinary 9-hole hitter. We saw him have some pop there in Laporte. Him or Fleming, that gives the next leadoff man for the speed there as we go. It's both contact hitters. They can go gap to gap with some pop.
Yeah, Josh, they can go toe-to-toe, and Figursky, here he comes. Oh, Josh, that is kind of low, but calling the strike there, and that's a tough one there for Prater.
Sarkey standing in here as we go.
Yeah, Josh, and I believe there's only one runner on there at first, but
there's 2 on because that walk there.
Oh yeah, there's a walk there, Josh. Yeah, can't really see it, so don't really know, but yeah, it's 2 runners on here for Zarnacki, Josh. A 3-run shot could bust this wide open.
Yeah, Sarkey can absolutely bust it wide open here as we go. One swing of the bat.
Yeah, Josh, it's Zarnacki. I mean, it's kind of crazy because pitches a strike here to Zarnacki, but couldn't really pitch a strike there to the 8 or 9 hole hitter.
Absolutely. Zarnacki there takes it again there as we go. As a 1-1, I believe. I could be wrong on the count there, as I'm starting to freeze up here, as I should have just had that second layer of coat that I brought here as we go into the swing of things. As we go.
Yeah, Josh, wind can do it to you. That wind chill as Zarnacki gets into that one.
As that's going to be a ground out there as we go.
Yeah, straight to the second baseman. So it's going to be the Bulldogs getting out of that one. But my goodness, was it a scare there for Crown Point, as the Trojans still lead 3-1, and we go to the top of the fifth.
Look, we mice know how to stack that cheese, but you gotta keep your retirement funds safe, honey. Don't gamble with your future. Go with Tolman Financial. They're the safest investment in town. Guaranteed to keep your bag secure and your swag intact.
Play It Again Sports in Merrillville is your one-stop shop for athletic gear. They buy and sell gently used equipment, helping young athletes and saving you money. Bring in your unused gear for cash or shop their selection of top-notch gear at affordable prices. From beginners to pros, they have everything you need to dominate your game. Visit 1876 East 80th Avenue or call 219-500-4327 to experience the game-changing difference.
Regan & Associates, we've been providing strong ethical advocacy for our clients for 40 years. Our practice focuses on employment law, standing up for employees who have been the victims of unfair firings or discrimination in the workplace. But we also provide legal assistance on family law, criminal defense, traffic, and DUI matters, and we'll help you get old charges expunged so your record is clean. Check out the ways we can help at laportelegal.com. Friedman & Associates, standing up for you.
Welcome back here as we go.
Yeah, Josh, a pretty day here in Chesterton. I mean, do you know how what the degrees is over there?
It's a nice little 60-degree weather again as we go. A little bit on the chilly side. As Bradford set to work again here as we go. As that one in the dirt, a 1-1.
Yeah, Josh, I believe it's Ackerman, or actually it might be Figursky up. It should be Figursky because he came in for Ackerman.
Absolutely, as Figursky stands in there as we go into it. That's going to be 2-2 as that one just missing. As Bradford, we talk about competitive pitches here. That one was a competitive pitch, but for Carrasco there, did not chase. So that's going to be a pop-up. A nice play there from Redmond. Put it away.
Yeah, Josh, it's Figursky trying to get things going here for Crown Point, but it's been all Bradford, ever since the Bulldogs, had took that 1-0 lead.
Absolutely. Bradford fires. Ooh, I don't know where that one missed, but I guess it missed on the outside corner on that.
Yeah, Josh, a couple of questionable calls here for the but, it comes with the game really, and yeah, you just kind of go with it, and so it's a 1-1 count here in the top of the fifth, and yeah, Josh, I mean it's kind of go time here for the 15-3 Bulldogs.
Absolutely, it's go time here as we go into it. They kind of kept clawing into that lead. It feels like more than 2 runs here, the way Bradford has been pitching and how that defense behind him has been fielding as we go into here, as we're going against the wind a little bit. That one's going to be in the dirt as a 2-2.
Yeah, Josh, it's been Bradford and this defense just kind of suffocating here for the Bulldogs ever since that first run of the ball game, as they have not been able to get anything going here in this one.
Absolutely. It's kind of like what we saw Saturday with Chesterton and Northridge. Chester was just putting it in play. Northridge was just fielding. As he is gone there as we go. As that's going to be a strikeout.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, I think it was, I think it was an accident right there. Maybe they left him in the bat. Either way, I mean, you see a ball coming on the outside and it curves in, Josh. I mean, you're not going to be able to hit that.
Absolutely. As a strike there, as that was a filthy pitch there on that strikeout for Bradford as we go. Easy rotation there, and Bradford's pitching. A nice little over the head shoulder into a straight speed.
Yeah, Josh, it's just Bradford getting nasty here as there's a hit to the second baseman. And yeah, that'd be an easy out there for the Trojans. And my goodness, it's Bradford just breezing through this as the Trojans lead this one 3-1. Go to the bottom of the fifth.
Okay, welcome to a Chesterton Media Day here with Rob and Troy. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful. I'm doing great.
So, what's it like being committed to a Division I school?
You want to go? It's really cool. You get a lot of stuff that other people won't be able to get, and I'm very blessed to have this opportunity to get the chance to go to Purdue.
Yeah, I would agree with him. I mean, honestly, it just pushes you to work harder, because once you get down there, you're just going to be one of them, Where like right now you might stand out, but once you get down there, you're just going to be you and the bunch of guys who are just as good as you. So
what's your guys' favorite PBR event?
For me personally, I'd have to say Super 60. That was a ton of fun. Really just like being out there with the Indiana guys, like being able to represent our state. That was a whole lot of fun. So that was my favorite one.
Welcome back here as we go into the swing of things. Over on the softball field, the Chesterton loses to the Bulldogs 15-0 in a 5-run rule. They're as state champions put our Trojans away there on the softball field, where our baseball team right now is looking pretty good as we go into.
Yeah, Josh, two different tails to the tail, as it's Chesterton over here 3-1. But yeah, Josh, I mean that's the scoreline there for the Bulldogs on the other end.
Absolutely, on the softball field, as that's going to be 2 balls there as we go.
Yeah, Josh, it's really been the Trojans kind of, doing just enough as, of course, scoring in the first 3 innings, a run each inning, as there's a shot here to the shortstop. It's trouble. Yeah, Josh, that it's kind of a routine throw there, but the shortstop once again with an error, as that is 2 huge errors here for the Bulldogs shortstop.
Absolutely. I don't know who you give the error to. I don't know if you just say it's an infield base hit because it looked like Barrett was going to beat it anyway. That play is kind of a scorebooker's nightmare as we go into it.
Yeah, Josh, I think you definitely give that to the shortstop, as it was the first baseman leaning all the way over for that one. It was out of his reach. And I do think if that was a good throw on line, it would have barely beat the runner there. But yeah, it's gonna be probably scored an error here for the shortstop, and we're gonna have runner there at first as in Barrett.
Absolutely. As 2 quick strikes there to Eli after that first ball. McCullen.
Josh is McClellan here trying to do something again. I believe he already has 2 hits in this one.
And make that 3.
Yeah, Josh, a 3-hit ball game here for McClellan, moving the runner to third.
As Barrett moves to third there as we go.
My goodness, have yourself a game, young man.
Have yourself a game.
Yeah, Josh, we talk about Zarnacki so much, but you leave out McClellan, because he's just kind of overshadowed there by Zarnacki, but McClellan is a really good hitter on this team.
Absolutely. As the veteran catcher comes in, kind of settles down this pitcher, trying to here as we go into it.
Yeah, Josh, and you kind of have to, because the no outs here in the bottom of the 5th, it kind of feels like if the Trojans are able to get another run here, it kind of feels like this one might just be over.
With that lineup, you can't really say it's going to be over. But nonetheless, it is.
The way Bradford's been pitching, it's kind of, 6 outs left. It's kind of, runs have been hard to come by here, Josh, and the Bulldogs do not want to go down 3 runs here.
You do not. That I agree with. But you got to knock on wood with that lineup, though, because they've been kind of stagnant the last week or 2. They're due.
Yeah, Josh, you think about that lineup, it's one of the most dangerous lineups in the state. But, in Bradford being the ace on this Chesterton team, he's kind of winning that battle there, Josh. So it's like he's still in a rhythm and he's still in the ball game. So, you just cannot count him out there.
Absolutely. As Bradford's been pitching lights out, though. And Hackett looking to get some run support for this guy. And in other Duneland news, Lake Central beats Portage 21-1 there on the softball field, staying their number 1 ranking there as we go, and staying perfect on the year as the Indians, because that's going to be just inside a little bit.
Yeah, Josh. So it was a really good pitching talk there on the mound, as it was. Just a really good pitching talk there, as they kind of need to keep it at 3-1.
3-1 there as we go. As we take a little mound second there, as Glenn, the softball field, beats Westville 16-1 as we go. As that's going to be fouled there as we go. If we're back in the game podcast, we would have a lot of blowouts, and then we would have this game, who's just an absolute barn burner again. Twice here as a game of the week, living up to expectations.
Yeah, Josh says, yeah, you really wouldn't have the focus here on this game as it is. I mean, the intensity is kind of here. It's 3-1. I mean, it's, as I said, kind of do or die here for the Bulldogs, and there is a well-needed out here for Crown Point.
Well needed out.
So yeah, Josh, there one out here for the Bulldogs, but still trouble on the bases as runners still on first and third. And yeah, Josh, they're gonna have to get a couple more of those.
Absolutely.
Pretty good pitch there, Josh. Just misses.
2 there as we go. There's a 1-1 count, excuse me, folks, as we go into it.
Yeah, Josh, we have a 1-1 count here for Zerniski.
Swing and a miss there as Kirkland swings through that.
Excuse me, Figurski. Yeah, is Figurski trying to work his way out of this one.
As Bradford stands in here as we go into it.
Yeah, Josh, back-to-back outs there. A well-needed strikeout as that was followed by the well-needed pop-out. And now it's 2 outs here, Josh.
As Bradford knows the 4Ds, the dodgeball, dip, dodge, and dodge, avoiding that one, moving the count. 1 ball, 0 strikes here.
Yeah, Josh trying to help himself at the plate. He's been a rock there on the mound.
As a 1-1 here.
Yeah, Josh, his count goes 1-1 here for Dylan Bradford. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Runners on first and third.
That's going to be a great stop there from Dunlap. That could have been a run.
Yeah, Josh, there with runners at the corners, you really do not want to pass ball here.
You really don't.
Especially with 2 outs.
Especially with 2 outs there as we go.
Here we go.
And a ground down, a little easy stroll there from the first baseman at Crown Point, and now we'll end that half inning as runs.
Josh is right there to the first baseman, and Josh, just 3 outs back to back to get out of the jam. Chesterton still leading this one 3-1 as we go to the top of the 6th.
Look, we mice know how to stack that cheese, but you gotta keep your retirement funds safe, honey. Don't gamble with your future. Go with Tolman Financial. They're the safest investment in town. Guaranteed to keep your bag secure and your swag intact.
Play It Again Sports in Merrillville is your one-stop shop for athletic gear. They buy and sell gently used equipment, helping young athletes and saving you money. Bring in your unused gear for cash or shop their selection of top-notch gear at affordable prices. From beginners to pros, they have everything you need to dominate your game. Visit 1876 East 80th Avenue or call 219-500-4327 to experience the game-changing difference.
Regan and Associates, we've been providing strong ethical advocacy for our clients for 40 years. Our practice focuses on employment law, standing up for employees who have been the victims of unfair firings or discrimination in the workplace. But we also provide legal assistance on family law, criminal defense, traffic, and DUI matters, and we'll help you get old charges expunged so your record is clean. Check out the ways we can help at laportelegal.com. Friedman and Associates, standing up for you.
Welcome back here on the top of the 6th as Bradford has started this offense here as lights start to come on here in Trojan Field.
Yeah, Josh, it's under the bright lights here for both these squads as we go to the top of the 6th inning, 3-1, Josh, and right here is the time for the Bulldogs to step up.
So strike there as we go into it. Bradford fires just a little high. It's a 1-1. Starts to pick up a little bit here. That one goes foul there as we go. It's a little bit of a turn there a little bit as the wind starts picking up a little bit.
Yeah, Josh, I'm not really sure, but I think it's either Andrew Long or Hunter Trapp here at the plate, and he's gone.
So what you're really saying is it doesn't matter because it's another Bradford strikeout.
I mean, kind of did matter, but yeah, it's Bradford kind of erasing the at bat either way. As yeah, I mean, it just kind of feels like another batter here in this Crown Point lineup here, Josh, right?
Absolutely, because I think it was Landon Brody there as we go, but
Yeah, Josh, and not sure if you're a little away from the mic, but you sound a little bit lower, and maybe the wind picking up a little bit as well. But yeah, you sound a little bit quieter than before.
yeah, I mean, is that a little bit better?
Yeah, there we go.
It's starting to get a little colder. Voice starts getting a little higher there, folks, as we go into it, as that's the ball too.
Well, Josh, just going to have to stick with us for 2 more innings. I mean, we're almost out of this one, so.
Absolutely here, and that one's fouled back there as we go into it. Has a 2-2 on the play.
And stick with us as Bradford doing quick work there, Josh. 2-2 count, 1 out already.
That's going to be trouble there for Crown Point, as that's going to be another out.
Yeah, Josh, and I mean, that was just popped up there. Just a great job there by Bradford, able to get the batter to a swing under that one. I mean, that had home run written all over it if it was in the right position, but able to let him get under that one, or make him get under that one and get the out.
Absolutely, and Hackett with a great play there to get the out. And like you said, Bradford, nice job getting under that sweet spot.
Yeah, Josh. So pretty sure that was Nathan Sheets, which is pretty crazy because it's kind of quick work. And now this is Aiden Matusik.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Josh. So Aiden Matusik, I mean, still a 2-hole hitter in this lineup, so he could do something here, but it's a 0-2 count.
And he gets him.
Oh my goodness, Bradford, have yourself a day, young man.
Absolutely have yourself a day there as we go. And after that strikeout, we're back in yellow. So, not a great sign. I think it's because of the wind. We're going to go against the wind here, but in the bottom of the 6 here. As we go
Josh,
into it.
Yeah, Josh, that's all right. I think, we come back for the bottom of the 6, probably have 1 more half inning, and we'll get out of here with maybe a Chesterton win.
Look, we mice know how to stack that cheese, but you gotta keep your retirement funds safe, honey. Don't gamble with your future. Go with Tolman Financial. They're the safest investment in town. Guaranteed to keep your bag secure and your swag intact.
Play It Against Sports in Merrillville is your one-stop shop for athletic gear. They buy and sell gently used equipment, helping young athletes and saving you money. Bring in your unused gear for cash or shop their selection of top-notch gear at affordable prices. From beginners to pros, they have everything you need to dominate your game. Visit 1876 East 80th Avenue or call 219-500-4327 to experience the game-changing difference.
Regan and Associates, we've been providing strong ethical advocacy for our clients for 40 years. Our practice focuses on employment law, standing up for employees who have been the victims of unfair firings or discrimination in the workplace. But we also provide legal assistance on family law, criminal defense, traffic, and DUI matters, and we'll help you get old charges expunged so your record is clean. Check out the ways we can help at laportelegal.com. Friedman and Associates, standing up for you.
Welcome back here as we go into it. As the Glass Man stands in here as we go. As Ethan Glassman as we go.
Yeah, Josh, it's Ethan Glassman. He's also had himself a game, and yeah, I mean, he's trying to create something for some insurance here.
As swing and miss there as we go. That's 2 strikes.
Yeah, as Ethan Glassman, might be the 7-hole hitter in this lineup, but he can do some damage as he already has done in this ballgame.
Absolutely, as he stays alive there as it just gets out of Dunlap's mitt just enough off that fly foul ball as we go into it.
Yeah, Josh, a really good cut there, able to stay alive, and yeah, like you said, Dunlap not able to hold on to that one, also not able to track down that one.
Absolutely, it's a 2-1 count. As that's going to hit Glassman as we go.
Oh my goodness, Josh, and that's exactly what you didn't want here if you're Figursky, as getting the leadoff man on.
And as a Trojan fan, that is exactly what you want in that situation.
I mean, but, I think in your situation, maybe kind of wanted the out there, kind of get out of here. Right.
Hey, a win is a win. I'll freeze my butt off here.
3-1 win is the same thing as a 7-1 win there, Josh, but yeah, just kind of thinking of you over there as you're freezing your butt off.
Absolutely. As a swing and a miss there as we go in. As Redmond.
But yeah, Josh, we go back to this ball game as Nate Redmond has been a threat here at the plate, as it's a pickoff attempt here at first base.
Yeah, we talked with Dunlap with his kind of other dogs in his lineup. Chesterton's kind of showing the other dogs in their lineup.
Josh, exactly. We got the Bulldogs over here, but we got the Hound Dogs over here on Chesterton's lineup. So yeah, we got dogs, and like we said, Josh, it's going to be a dog fight, and Chesterton is winning it.
Absolutely, as Pat McAfee would say, Chesterton's got some dogs. You know what I'm saying? They got some dogs as we go, and that's going to be a ball here as we go in here.
Yeah, they got some dogs, and also some dogs that have a good eye here, Josh. It's a 2-1 count.
As we go, as that one fouls back here as we go, it's 2-2.
Yeah, we got some dogs over here, dogs over there, and now we got a 2-2 count here with no outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
Absolutely, and you got some dogs over there, and where I'm at in the hill. as we go into it. Actual dogs as we go. And a strikeout there.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, just what a pitch there for Gursky, able to get Redmond looking. And yeah, I mean, if you're the Bulldogs, that is exactly what you wanted there. But yeah, I mean, it's still going to be, some pretty rough work there in the top of the 7th.
Absolutely. As Prater's no slouch himself, as he's a gap-to-gap hitter. He has some pop to him. He's going to be a hard out here as we go. As the pitcher fires, that ball is just a bit outside.
Yeah, Josh, you said it. Isaiah Prater, he can get it done at the plate as batting a .256 on the season, 11 hits and 4 RBIs here for the Trojan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Josh, it's Gursky really worried about that runner at first. I guess, Glassman is a threat to steal, but yeah, just giving a lot of attention to the runner at first.
Yeah, I mean, Ethan Glassman he's pretty fast for his height as we go into it.
Yeah, Josh, now 2-0 count here on Prater as it's Gursky falling behind once again.
Yeah, if you're a Crown Point fan watching this, you want Gursky to kind of do what he just did and get into a fielder's choice. Almost a twin killing there.
Yeah, Josh, kind of looked like it was going to be a double play there, but was not. But, either way, it's 2 outs in the inning, and yeah, Gursky is 1 out away from, putting his team in position to try and tie this ball game here in the top of the 7th.
Absolutely, as Rob has had some hard hits here. Obviously, the first bat here, a home run, and then next 2, just solid contact here. And that's going to be a catch there by 18 on the run for Crown Point.
Josh, there's a good charge there for Zarnacki, but not able to get that one over the fence like before. And now it's Chesterton leading 3-1 as we go to the top of the 7th. It is last call here for the Bulldogs as we have a 3-1 ball game going into the final inning.
As Bradford looking to have a complete game here as we go.
Yeah, Josh, Bradford, the Bulldog Slayer here in this one as he has been lights out, only 1 run allowed. And I mean, I would say about 8 to 10 strikeouts here, Josh, for Bradford.
I'm going to go maybe 6 because there's a lot of plays that were fielded there as we go, but I like where your head's at.
Yeah, Josh, either way, he has been electric in this one, and he is trying to close the door here on the Bulldogs.
Absolutely. As Dunlap here, trying to get it started here for Crown Point. Nonetheless, like you said, Bradford trying to shut the door. As that one fouled back.
Yeah, Josh, and now Dunlap's down to his final strike here in this at-bat. And, I mean, Josh, this is the man that you want here for Crown Point. And here's the pitch.
And just missing as a 2-2 there as we go.
Yes, Dunlap, we talked about him so many times in this one. And, I mean, this is do or die here for Dunlap.
And a swing and a miss. As apparently I messed up the count. As we go 2-2 now.
Yeah. Now, Josh, it's do or die here for Dunlap, as now a 2-2 count.
As he fouls that one back as we go into it.
Yeah, and I mean it's Dunlap. He's done it for his squad the entire season. Helping them get to that 15-3 record, but up against a Goliath in Bradford as a 2-2 count, and it's gonna be time taken here.
Absolutely.
Dunlap v. Bradford. Who's gonna win this one?
And Bradford did as we go.
Yeah, Josh, and I guess, it was a 3-2 count, so I kind of got behind a little there in the count, but that's going to be, a ball four there for Dunlap as he reaches first.
Absolutely. As we go into it. It's what you didn't want here as we go. Hopefully Chesterton can get a twin killing here.
Yeah, Josh, now it's Connor Gaines trying to keep this Bulldog squad alive. As down to their final 3 outs in this one. 2-run deficit. So, yeah, the tying run does come to the plate in Connor Gaines.
Absolutely. As a strike there is a 1-1. As Gaines here at the plate. So kind of had a rough game so far. A lot of ground outs and a couple fly outs on the game so far.
Yeah, Josh, there's 1-1 count, and that one is going to be in there.
That's 2 strikes, 1 here to Gaines, as Bradford's done an amazing job so far here and trying to finish it out.
Yeah, Josh, talk about Dunlap, but Gaines is the DH here as the designated hitter stays alive here. There was a ball there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-2 count.
And yeah, Josh, but it's been Bradford all game long trying to close this one out.
That one's fouled way back there, almost to the JV field. Here in Trojan Complex as we go.
Yeah, Josh, it's kind of storybook, as you would say. It was Dunlap up first, now Gaines in the 4th spot, the cleanup spot up second. So this is exactly what you wanted here for Crown Point. And there's a walk.
As a pitching change probably on the horizon.
Yeah, Josh, you got to give so much credit here to Bradford. He was sensational all game long. But, yeah, it kind of came to, the end of the line there, Josh.
In the line as there. Great work there for Bradford today.
Yeah, it's a well-deserved round of applause. To do this against this Crown Point team, that is just sensational.
And you got to bring in now your closer and Robert Zara. Nacky as we go in.
Yeah, Josh. Of course, Zarnecki had that home run to start things off here. So, he trying to translate that to the pitching mound, and trying to close this one out.
Absolutely, as Rob Zarnecki here as we go into the swing of things, as we go into it, trying to close it out like he did yesterday. Zarnecki. Read us our stats there on Mr. Zarnecki on the pitching side of things.
Yeah, Josh. Of course, we know his resume there on the batting side of things, but Zarnecki, he is also a really good pitcher. I would definitely say top 2 on this roster. As coming in, trying to keep the Trojans unscathed in conference play.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Josh, 9-0 record. Josh, that's a pretty sensational here for the Trojans.
Absolutely, and Fleming comes in there in left field, and Campbell moves to center.
Yeah, Josh, and is it Chesterton, Indiana?
As we are based in Northwest Indiana there as we go into it, so yes, our governor has not.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Our governor has not switched us to Illinois yet, so it's still Indiana as Zarnecki as we go in.
Yeah, it just wasn't pulling it up, but
that one just a bit outside. That's double steal.
Oh my! Here we go, Josh. The Bulldogs, they get runners in scoring position, no outs here as Zarnecki trying to close this one out here in Chesterton.
Absolutely, as Zarnecki here as we go into it as Dunlap and Gaines blew up a bag there as a 1-1 count.
Yeah, Josh, and not sure if this is an error, but it says that Zarnecki has a 0 ERAs, 0 wins, 0 losses, and 5 appearances.
Yes, because they've been mostly relief.
Yeah, I guess he has been the reliever for this squad. So yeah, no stats here for Zarnecki, but we know he's one of the best.
As we go. And this is according to Max Prep there, folks, as we go. Not to us. As that go in here, as that's going to be 1 run here. You cannot let that second run get on the board.
Yeah, Josh, this one's getting a little bit closer. It's now 3-2 as the Bulldogs do deliver there. And, yeah, Josh, now it's a 1-run ball game with a runner there at third.
Absolutely. As this is going to be a crucial situation here. Zarnecki fires, and a swing and a miss as Rob brings the cheese on that one as we go.
Yeah, what a pitch there by Zarnecki, able to blow it by him.
Zarnecki fires, and that's going to be foul back there as we go. 2 strikes here. Does Rob come with the breaking stuff after a couple fastballs, or did you just go reliable number 1, the Terminator, as we go?
Yeah, Josh, and I believe this is a pinch hitter in here for Crown Point. I believe that's number 27.
He stays alive there as we go. Zarnecki looking to put this pinch hitter away. he does.
Oh my goodness. Probably the loudest out of the night here for either side.
Absolutely the loudest out there as we go. Zarnicki puts him away with the breaking stuff as we go, and he goes fishing, gets the word with a K.
Yeah, Josh, it was Zarnacki just kind of, getting ahead there. I mean, he kind of went right at him right there, and I mean, he just, kind of took care of business there, Josh, got it done.
Absolutely took care of business as Zarnicki here as we go.
Yeah, I believe this is Carson Payne, the last hope here for the Bulldogs, and he swings right through that one.
Absolutely, as Rob brings the cheese once again there, as he loves throwing that kind of split action pitch there. We saw he did a little bit on that previous batter there. As that's going to be a 1-1.
Yeah, Josh, that just missed there on the inside corner as the count goes 1-1, and the pressure builds here for Payne.
As that one's going back there as we go.
Oh my goodness. It comes down to this. Probably the biggest matchup of the season for either of these teams, Josh, and it comes down to one strike.
One strike here, and see if the Trojans can pull off the sweep here at Crown Point, or if it goes into the bottom of the 7th. Last one is 2-2 there as we go.
Yeah, Josh, 2-2 count as 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. 1-run ball game. The tying run there at third as Zarnacki trying to put the finishing touches on this one.
Zarnacki gets the ground ball there, and that's going to be a run for Crown Point there.
Oh my goodness, Josh. I mean, talk about storybook, and Crown Point ties this one up on their final strike, final out of the ball game. Not really wanting what you wanted if you're a Chesterton fan, but I mean, it's exactly what you wanted if you're a baseball fan.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta get Zarnicki to kind of get this last out here as we go, and then just go to work on the next half inning. That's two very close balls there as 0-2.
Yeah, Josh, it's Brody Langans stepping in now after the Bulldogs tie the ball game up, and that's 2-0 count here for Langans.
There's a 3-0 count there as we go.
Yeah, now 3-0 count, and Zarnacki really has to work back here, Josh. He cannot let this runner get on.
Nope. That's going to be a walk.
Yeah, walk there, and now, I think definitely need a pitching talk here on the mound, pitching meeting here on the mound as catcher trying to give him words of wisdom, trying to get him in the right mindset to take this to the top or the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, I mean, Zarnacki here closed it out yesterday. Now he's got to pull a Chapman there as we go. Just get it done here as we go after a couple hard situations. But you don't want anybody other than Zarnacki here on the mound because he's one of the key pillars of this Chesterton Ball Club.
Yeah, Josh, and Zarnacki, of course, one of the best here on this squad as, he really has what it takes. I mean, he's been doing it all season long. So he just really needs to kind of calm down here and deliver.
And that's going to be foul. That's going to be fair there on the line. That's going to score a couple. As the Bulldogs take a 2-run lead off of that double.
Yeah, Josh, that was a loud hit right there. I mean, the Bulldogs able to take the 5-3 lead. But, I mean, still not over here in this one. I mean, just like the Bulldogs, they score 4 in this inning. The Trojans could score 3 in the next inning to walk it off.
Absolutely. So that's going to be fouled off there as we go. Zarnacki here. Throws it just inside there as a 1-1 count. And a second strike there as he swings right through that one. Set the fire here as we go, and gets it.
So it's the Bulldogs scoring 2 there in the top of the 7th as we go, or actually 4 there in the top of the 7th, taking the lead as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Now here it's go time here for the Trojans as they try and come back in this one, try to walk it off, and we'll be right back after this.
Look, we mice know how to stack that cheese, but you gotta keep your retirement funds safe, honey. Don't gamble with your future. Go with Tolman Financial. They're the safest investment in town. Guaranteed to keep your bag secure and your swag intact.
Play It Again Sports in Merrillville is your one-stop shop for athletic gear. They buy and sell gently used equipment, helping young athletes and saving you money. Bring in your unused gear for cash or shop their selection of top-notch gear at affordable prices. From beginners to pros, they have everything you need to dominate your game. Visit 1876 East 80th Avenue or call 219-500-4327 to experience the game-changing difference.
Regan and Associates, we've been providing strong ethical advocacy for our clients for 40 years. Our practice focuses on employment law, standing up for employees who have been the victims of unfair firings or discrimination in the workplace. But we also provide legal assistance on family law, criminal defense, traffic, and DUI matters, and we'll help you get old charges expunged so your record is clean. Check out the ways we can help at laportelegal.com. Friedman and Associates.
As Barrett stands in here as we go in, we get something going.
Yeah, Josh, it's Barrett. One of the most dangerous hitters in this lineup in the 2-hole for a reason. Trying to get his team back in this one.
That was a 1-1. I mean, 1-0. It's one strike here to Barrett.
Yeah, 0-1 count as Barrett looks.
That's a 1-1 here as we go.
Yeah, Josh, and now the pressure is on Figursky to close this one out. As that one is just off. Go count 1-1. And, yeah, I mean, pressure mounting for this young man. I mean, now with the lead, trying to close it out.
A strike 2 there as we go. Just find the outside corner here as Sarzinski's being here as he's in the windup firing and hits Barrett. That's what you want here as we go. As Barrett wears that one.
Oh my goodness, Josh. That's when you say die. It's Barrett reaching first. So now the tying run does come to the plate in McClellan.
With one swing, it could be a dozen line there with McClellan.
Yeah, Josh, this is why you never say die, as McClellan coming in with 3 hits already on the ball game. Can he get a 4th? Can he get a home run to tie this one up?
As Barrett thinks about it there as we go, but smartly pulls back there as the catcher there.
Yeah, Josh, is that one, is there in the dirt, not able to advance the runner, but yeah, that is already a ball here on McClellan. Oh my goodness, Josh. It doesn't really look like Figurski wants to give him anything, as McClellan, he's looking for one to send, and he's not getting one.
Absolutely. A swing and a miss there as we go.
Yeah, as he goes fishing, I think it should be a 3-0 count here, Josh, and he goes fishing for that one. So now a 2-1. I know you want to be clutch for your team, but you got to let that one go.
Absolutely. That's a pickoff. He tries picking off Barrett.
Yeah, Josh, 2-1 count here. As now Figurski, with all the pressure on him, no out still in the inning.
There's Versinski with another ball there as we go.
Yeah, Josh, now a 3-1 count. So, Crown Point did it on the other end, but now it's Chesterton trying to pull off a miracle on this end.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Josh trying to pull it off, trying to come back in this one. It's a lot of people after that, top of the 7th kind of, wrote this team off. But this team is 16-4, 9-0 in conference play, all for a reason. And we got a full count.
Absolutely.
Here we go. 3-2 count, bottom of the 7th. Runner on first as the pressure mounts.
And he hits him again there as we go.
Oh my goodness. There's something brewing here in the bottom of the 7th there, Josh.
And Crown Point's about to bring in their closer.
Yeah, Josh, it's kind of the same situation there for Chesterton, as it was trouble brewing there for the Trojans, and now it's brewing here for the Bulldogs. There's still no outs here in the inning, Josh, and now runner at first and second via the hit by pitch.
Absolutely.
Just insane, Josh. Insane scenes here. Can you believe it?
I can, and I am trying to warm up here as we can get exciting calls here as we go into it. But nonetheless, it's
Josh.
very exciting.
There you go, Josh. Yeah, it's kind of rough there, but yeah, over here I got your back, as this one's a good one here in the bottom of the 7th. These teams going back and forth here late, and the Trojans trying to land the last punch in this one.
Yeah, when you have 2 runners on, no outs here, Hackett is due for a 3-run jack here to walk it off.
Yeah, Josh. I mean, one swing of the bat now just kind of ends it, and now with no outs, it's kind of looking like it might be a reality.
Absolutely. A 7 on the mound there for Crown Point. Dusty, read our stats for number 7.
Yeah, Josh, number 7. Not really sure who number 7 is here for this Crown Point lineup. But yeah, you said that he is the closer here for this Crown Point team. As Crown Point 7-2 in conference play, so not far behind the Trojans, but Trojans trying to stay perfect here in conference play.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Josh, and it's none other than Matusik.
Yeah, absolutely, Matusik.
Yeah, as Caden Matusik coming in here for the Bulldogs. And I mean, same situation. Kind of same situation here as Arnaki was. As 2 appearances, and I mean, no ERA, no wins, no losses. So kind of just a relief pitcher here in Matusik as he tries to get this done.
Absolutely. As Matusik stands in here, the Michigan and commit standing here in an important situation here as Hackett. As Matusik.
Yeah, Josh, it's Matusik, trying to get things done here for the Bulldogs, but yeah, I mean, it kind of feels like the momentum kind of shifted there for Crown Point as, Chesterton, they kind of took it away with those 2 hit by pitches.
Absolutely. And Matusik.
And here we go, Josh. This is it. Do or die for both squads here. Yeah. It's Caden Hackett standing in. The old trusty catcher here for the Trojans. Facing Matusik on the mound. And here's the pitch.
There's a strike there as Hackett pulls it away. Gets called strike nonetheless. Matusik here. Has another bunt attempt here. As that first baseman is almost in the batter's box as we go. Trying to pull his best Anthony Rizzo appreciation.
Yeah, Josh, that's pretty good work there by the first baseman, but really worried about the second, the runner at second there, Josh.
Absolutely.
Yeah, now we got a 1-1 count here for Hackett. Trying to pull it off here for the Trojans.
As a 2-1 here. Some say that might be a 3-0 because it looks like the same spot the first 3 pitches in this at bat. But nonetheless, it's a 1-2. So that's going to be a 2-2 count.
Yeah, Josh, count runs 2-2 here in the bottom of the 7th. I mean, would you have it any other way if you're a baseball fan? As runners on first and second, as a gapper might tie this one up.
So that's going to go second here as runners on the corners here. There's one out.
Yeah, Josh, and why is this looking eerily similar to the last half inning as it had runners at the corners, down 2.
As Kirkland stands in here as we go.
Yeah, Josh, it's going to be Gary Kirkland standing in here for the Trojans. And now he can get a gapper to try and tie this ballgame up.
There's a strike there as we go.
Is Matusik with a really good pitch there. Now 0-1 count. It's do or die time here for the Trojans as it's one out here in the bottom of the 7th.
Absolutely, that's Matusik. The run will score there.
Yeah, Josh, so run does score. Now cuts the deficit to 1. Now the tying run will be at first base. 2 outs.
As Fleming here is trying to get a little drift on that lead. As he's a good gap-to-gap hitter as well.
Yeah, Josh, as Sean Fleming steps in, batting at .318 on the season.
As Sullivan to Fleming here as we go, as Sully as we go into it.
Yeah, Josh, Sullivan Fleming, a really good hitter on this team. Now it's do or die time.
As
the pressure on for both Matusik and Fleming. Let's just see who wins this battle.
Absolutely. That was a one-run game here. That's going to be a high heater here as we're down to our last strike here.
Yeah, Josh, this high cheese there for Matusik. And Fleming down to his final strike. The Trojans down to their final strike here in the bottom of the 7th. 1-run ball game. Runner at first.
And takes there as we go.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, yeah, Josh, you know what? How about the guts to take that pitch there?
I mean, just showed absolute great eye presence there as we go.
Yeah. Yeah, just insane.
And strikeouts there.
And there it is.
As Chesterton and Crown Point split. And that's going to be the first loss of the season there for the conference play at Chesterton. But an absolute thriller, back-to-back nights. One on Region Sports and one here on Regan's Corner Sports Network. And our player of the game for Chesterton has to be Dylan Bradford.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, I think Dylan Bradford was just a powerhouse here for the Trojans. As for the Chesterton side, it would definitely have to be Dylan Bradford. But, I mean, for the game, I'd have to give it to Matusik as, he was just able to come in and close this one out. I mean, all the pressure on him and able to get it done.
Absolutely. So we'll sign off, and our next Chesterton broadcast will be on Friday here against Ilya Christian. And we'll be on the call for that. Tomorrow, we may be taking a little bit of a break there nonetheless. Maybe in Glen, where we might have some guest broadcasters from the Glen students there. We're kind of working something out because, as you guys can tell, I'm not feeling the greatest as we go into it. But nonetheless, that was a great game there, Dusty. ThIller. And what's your thoughts there on the whole picture of that game going forward for the Trojans?
Yeah, Josh, I mean, talk about the picture. I mean, I'm not really able to see, behind the plate, but, if that fence is not, that bad, it might be a better view because it kind of, missed a lot of hits there. But, yeah, I mean, for the most part, it was a really good game to watch. Yeah, I mean, and talking about the game, the Bulldogs do pull this one off 5-4 in a thriller. They come back in the top of the 7th, and they take the lead 5-3 and end up winning this one 5-4. As the Trojans did get one back, but the Bulldogs, in the end, win this one 5-4 in a. I mean, we knew it was going to be a barn burner. We called it a barn burner from the start, and yeah, it was. And indeed a barn burner as the Bulldogs take this one 5-4. And just sign us off there, Josh.
Absolutely. And have a good Trojan night here as we go into tonight's ball game and talk with you guys a little further on Friday.
Yeah, Josh, and I've been your color commentator, Dustin Carrasco, and it's Josh been our play-by-play announcer there as, signing off here.